back to another exciting episode. My name is Josh Kelly, and this is ISVs on Tap. Today we have a special guest. This is a special edition, actually. I mean, I can't even believe he's sitting here right now, honestly. I mean, he's stooped to a new low. I mean, it's, you know...
Hey, whatever it takes.
VP of Marketing at BlueStar, Dean Reverman.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me to your podcast. This is awesome.
Yeah, thanks for carving out some time to chat with us.
Pleasure.
Because Dean is not an ISV, I'm really excited about this. Really, I wanted to...
Why am I here again? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Can I ask you some questions? I feel like I'm the host of this thing. I mean, I'm having deja vu. I'm having flashbacks, maybe some PTSD from tech trivia days.
Fair enough, yeah. Those are good times. Good times.
All right. So obviously, Dean is our VP of Marketing, but let's talk about your role. You've been in this role now for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
About 2 years? Yep. So can you just talk about your journey into this role a little bit, and then kind of we'll talk about some ISVs as well as kind of your what you see in this kind of capacity or software.
Fair enough. So the journey into the role has been something that has transpired, obviously, over a few years. I've been with BlueStar for 14 years. So I had 12 years of kind of learning the ways of the channel and trying to figure out exactly how business gets done in this world, which was unique to me. Did you understand this world prior to getting in here?
No clue.
There's so much you learn about getting into the channel, and it's like you're drinking water through a fire hose when you first get in. But it took me maybe 5-6 years to get comfortable with the channel and marketing in the channel, because, you know, marketers are always talking about, well, end users and trying to get those folks to get demand and go out and find them and have them drive business. But here it's just a completely different world. So I was blessed to have 12 years, be able to understand and learn the ropes. And now that I'm in a more of a vice president role, it's more like strategic, right? Like what's the strategy? Where are we going? What are we going to be doing as far as marketing globally and with our partners that we engage with every single day?
Yeah, right on.
So it's cool.
It's unique. You mentioned not being in the channel prior to this, and same with me. What I found interesting is our unique positioning in that channel.
Oh, for sure.
Because we talk about things, and a lot of times we're talking about end user things, but really our customers, and we discussed this in our marketing call this morning, is our customers it's kind of twofold, right? We have VARs that are our customers, and we have our manufacturer vendor lines that are also our customers. So we're kind of in a unique position in that regard. It's quite fascinating.
It's challenging sometimes, right?
Right.
We got multiple people that we have to answer to. Not just our customers, but our vendor customers.
And everybody in the channel is super easy to get along with.
Oh, okay. You were being serious there. Yeah.
I didn't think it was a joke.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's all right.
There's some personalities in the channel, right?
There are definitely some personalities in the channel. I actually talked to one on a phone on the way over here today, so it's quite interesting.
Good stuff.
So, all right, excellent. So, more specifically, this is ISVs on Tap, and Dean, he greenlit this project along with Kevin Thomas, who's the Zebra manager, and allowed us to kind of do this, which has been great. Marco, you cannot see, he's behind the camera right now, and he's our kind of editor-in-chief and everything. So let's talk about BlueStar and the software community, because in my time here, I've been here 5 years, I think it's evolved a little bit in that time even. So do you mind just kind of telling us kind of what your strategic goals are and that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, so ISVs are so important in the channel. They're important to distribution. We made the decision long time ago, probably 8-9 years ago. And Mike Byington, who we know is our Vice President of Business Development, was key to developing a program around ISVs. Why? Because everything that we sell, everything that we distribute would be a doorstop if it didn't have a piece of software on it. So we realized that obviously very early, and then the importance of the ISV community. You know, they can help drive business. They're the ones that are out there innovating and creating new applications for the devices that we all sell. So we sat back and thought about it, like, we kind of need a program around this thing, right? So we developed it. We developed the TEConnect program. We got it to a point where now we're blessed to have you be involved in managing the ISVs, because this ecosystem, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. But at the end of the road, what we like to do at BlueStar is kind of put in the strategy is, okay, we need to put the hat on of our resellers. And if you're a reseller trying to navigate the world of ISVs, who are you going to go to business with? Who are you going to, hitch your wagon to, if you will? You need help figuring that out. So that's where we see BlueStar as adding value to the channel, is going out there, having the conversations, navigating the world of software development companies, figuring out who the realistic players are, marrying them up with some of our hardware manufacturers, marrying them up with some of our resellers. And to me, that's like the perfect trifecta, right? You got a great reseller, a great manufacturer, a great ISV that can go to market together and really be disruptive. And so that's kind of the strategy, right? And so in order to do that, we need great ISVs.
So it's interesting because we've been working with ISVs from a marketing standpoint with our ebook solutions, right?
Yes,
For several years now.
Yep.
I mean, since I've started, we've been doing it. And it may have been happening before that even. I don't know. But that's interesting that you're kind of tying this all together for us, right? So speaking of the ISV community and perfect partners and everything, I've had the fortune. So BlueStar, we've actually had the ability. We've actually added some of our software partners as SKUs here, right? So that was in my opinion, that was a big step for BlueStar and for kind of what we're trying to do. And so, at least I know I'm kind of editorializing here a little bit, I apologize, but where I see the benefit for that, and tell me if I'm wrong, is by doing so, guys, what we're trying to do is streamline that process for our resellers, right? So if you go and buy your Zebra scanner and your Zebra printer, whatever else, right? And then you get the software. Now you're cutting one PO instead of one here, one there.
That's right. That's right.
So,
yeah. And luckily, you're the one who's streamlining this process for BlueStar. We understand we have to keep evolving. Our business has to keep evolving. We don't have that capability in the past. We are now integrating that into our workflows so that, yes, for our customers, they can buy the Zebra product, they can have one throat to choke, if you will, on where the software is. They can understand that that's a vetted software, right? So they should feel comfortable that this is a legit solution that we're bringing to the marketplace. Absolutely. And so we have to evolve to suit the need.
It's a team effort, guys. Dean said my name, but this isn't just me. This is everybody.
It is. It's
right?
a team effort.
There's a lot of people that are doing things behind the scenes that you may not even know. There's things that are happening. It really is truly a group and team lift on this. So I appreciate that, but I cannot take full credit. Okay?
Even though it's,
I am the fortunate one that gets to stand behind this burning hot ISVs on tap neon sign.
No, it's all good.
All right. So tell us about obviously VARTech is a big part of BlueStar. It's the largest tech show in the channel. We think it's the best. I think it is.
Come on. We know it's the best, right?
That's right. Okay. So that's even evolved. Do you mind giving us a little sneak peek, or do we know kind of what that looks like this year?
Oh, this year? I don't know that we've fully painted that. But to your point, VARTech it's a huge show. And one of the things that we did a couple years ago is we brought in TEConnect Live. So when you think about the ISV community, and if you think about our attendees, so we've got 800 or so of our top customers that go to this event. They don't have exposure. They don't have the ability all day long. We're all busy people, right? They don't have the ability to go out and see all the new ISVs that are out there. So we did TEConnect Live, which is getting these ISVs, giving them the opportunity on the second day of the big event. They're up in front of 1,500 people, I'm sorry, doing 90-second pitches on here's what we do, here's how we can drive new business for you. To me, that's a tremendous value add to the whole channel, to our whole ecosystem. So now that you can say, you know what, I was thinking about getting into machine vision. Oh, there's one that does machine vision for retail and theft deterrence and all these kinds of things. And so I see that as part of our job, is to bring those people to life and enable folks by doing that. What better forum than VARTech to do that in? So,
agreed.
Yeah, so what are we baking for this year? I don't know. we need to come up with some good ideas, right?
Yeah, we
maybe shake the boat up a little bit, do something a little bit different.
I think we should. We did an ISV meetup last year.
We did.
Right?
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Dwayne and I hosted that.
Yep.
And we had, I don't know, about 60 or 70 people ended up going. We had several hundred register. We understand people get busy or whatnot.
Yep.
So
that was good.
But to your point about the evolution of even TEConnect Live, right? So that's changed in the last couple of years.
Yep.
We're trying to reinvent kind of what we're doing, make sure that I'm putting words in your mouth here. So I think what we're trying to do is make sure that we're staying relevant to you,
absolutely,
the reseller,
for sure.
So if you guys, dare I say, maybe if somebody sees this, if you have a really great idea, maybe float it by us. Let's see if that's something that we can make happen.
No doubt about it. Yeah, we did a little bit of a hybrid last year where we did the ISV pitch, as I described, but we also brought in some more solutions and hovered on those a little bit longer. Did like 5-minute takes on that to really kind of explore some of these new innovative solutions. Because, of course, I got to throw out the acronym AI, right? Everybody's talking about AI, needs to know where AI is going. So we hovered on a couple of those to really kind of dive a little bit deeper into what's actually happening. But some good stuff.
My big topic I want to get on there.
Oh, what's that?
It's the ethics of AI.
Oh, for sure.
I definitely want to get somebody to talk on that, but
fair enough.
We'll discuss that offline.
You mean like a keynote?
Possibly. Yeah. Or even just on a panel discussion.
I like it. Yep.
So, anyways, all right, Dean. What else should our audience? What else do you think they need to know regarding BlueStar, about you? Any personal tidbits?
Nope. Don't need to know anything about me. But to your point, it is a team effort with as it relates to ISVs. I will reiterate, though, that you're at the tip of the spear of a lot of that effort. Just to say again, we understand the importance of ISVs in the ecosystem. We are all in on trying to understand who those players are, bring nice vetted solutions to our customers that they can feel confident going to market with. That is our goal. That is our prerogative. And making that workflow a little bit easier, to your point about skewing it up, whatever it takes to evolve our business in order to facilitate that, that's what it's all about. Yep, it's good stuff, though.
It's good stuff.
Yep.
Exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Hey, guys, look.
And what we got here?
It's about that time on the show, okay? Now, I know I bust Dean's chops all the time, and trust me, it comes back to me.
Twofold.
By twofold, correct. And I must say, the twofold is unwarranted.
I don't know about that, but anyway. Yeah.
All right, but we're at the time of the show where it's ISVs on tap. I'd be remiss. I know Dean is a dark beer guy, so I picked out.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I picked out a beer today.
Yeah.
It's DuClaw, or DuClaw. I don't know how you say that, but it's Sweet Baby Java is the name of this. Marco, can you get a shot of that? Is that all right? So Sweet Baby Java. It's a chocolate peanut butter coffee porter. Man, that's a mouthful.
Man, oh man.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It's very good. So the chocolate is more subtle to me than the peanut butter. Man, that hits really nice. And then it's got kind of a coffee kind of an aftertaste a little bit.
It does.
But
yeah, I'm not an IPA guy, so you probably
this is a porter.
Yeah, it's a porter. But it always shocks me when you drink a beer like this, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that they're as smooth as they are.
They are that smooth. That's very delicious.
It's very delicious.
Very good. So, very good. Thank you,
Dean. Thank you. Thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely. Cheers, my friend.
Yeah. Stay thirsty.